The five adventurers would make their way to the massive tent, stationed in the middle of the forested area. There were a couple of miniature tents all set out along the main one, with people coming in, and it seemed as though there was a tale of jubilation and all form of game that was taking place on the inside. Of course, for Frieren, the concept of a circus more or less was still new to her. There were many forms of quote-unquote entertainment in her lifetime, from the fighting pits to theater plays, things of that nature. This must have been a new fad or trend amongst the modern era. Of course, for Fern, she'd heard about the circus, but she'd never been to one. And for Sign, well, it was the same situation. You hear about them passing glances, but you never actually get to go to one. Stark was the only person familiar with the concept of a circus, but for him, it wasn't one of fond experience or memory. So much so that they could even see that there was a small town just up ahead in the distance. You know, perhaps we should get lodging for the night and then enjoy ourselves. Well, what are you talking about? Fern would ask. It's no big deal. Me and Francis are going to go on ahead and purchase an inn for the night. That way we'll all have somewhere to go once the show's over. You sure? I mean, we don't want to leave you left out, Sign would ask. We can all just go and come back together. No, it's fine. No need to make the trip. Besides, I could use the exercise. Right, Francis? Come on. Okay. We'll catch up with you guys. Sure, don't take too long, Frieren would say. With that, Frieren, Sign, and Fern would make their way inside of the circus tent, while Francis and Stark would move on ahead to the town. Oh, that was close. What's the big deal? We could have just carried our stuff with us. It's not like we have very much. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of circuses, alright? Okay, and why's that? Look, I have a lot of bad issues with them, especially with clowns. With clowns? What the hell's a clown? Francis would ask. They're guys that wear white face paint and look all weird and do stuff and just... It's creepy, okay? Really, really creepy. Trust me, you'll know it when you see it. And I don't even want to see it. I kind of hope that by the time we get back, we'll have missed everything. What? So I have to miss out on some life-changing opportunity just because you're scared? There's nothing life-changing about it. Yeah, whatever, Thunder Boy. For being the embodiment of a god, you sure do have the tendencies of a coward. Hey! Yeah, it's no big deal. Besides, I need to get some new string for my bow anyway. This one's kind of starting to wear out. Say, is it weird that a town's normally this quiet, even from a distance? Perhaps they're all at the circus, Stark would say. All of them? Like no one's got a business to run or anything like that? Must be one popular-ass circus. Meanwhile, on the inside, it seemed as though everyone from the town were all gathered together, sitting on specially made benches, watching as people performed in the center of the tent. The music was blaring. There was smell of food in the air. As soon as Frieren, Fern, and Sign made their way inside, they were all offered a drink. For Frieren and for Sign, they were given a special form of alcohol, while Fern was just given a nice-made juice. Compliments from our family to yours, the servants would say. Compliments, huh? Sign would say. Well, I'm never one to turn down a free drink. Of course you're not, you corruptible priest, Fern said. The wine smelled incredibly fine, something that only royals would probably be able to drink. But hold on. Wow. Oh, that's... What is it? Fern would say. as she took a few sips of her juice that was incredible. Frieren had already gone for her third cup. Miss Frieren! I can't help it. This stuff is just so... It's just so... Hold on a sec. Woo! Oh, that was fantastic. Another bottle, sir? Oh, yes, please, ladies. It's very powerful indeed. But this juice, it's so... Oh, it's the best, Miss Frieren. Isn't it? Ooh, look, fire circles. They watched as the performers would put on their choreographed stage all the way until finally the announcer and the master of ceremonies would take center stage for everyone. A man well dressed in a green suit with a top hat that seemed to have something that whirled and spun around. Greetings, come one, come all, to the circus of circuses. I am your esteemed host, the ringmaster at your service. Tonight, it will be a night of wonder beyond your wildest dreams. Come witness the terrifying, the mystifying, the sizzling sensations of the Princess Python, the Snake Charmer, the might of Bruto, the Strong Man. Witness the flying gymnastics of the Flying Gambano twins, and the silly and sensational Clown, and the death-defying stunts of Cannonball, the hard-headed dwarf, and much more. Esteemed guest, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I welcome you to follow me. Look into my eyes, and I will lead you down a path that twists and turns, that goes loop-de-loop. Follow me down into the rabbit hole, and I'll show you how far the magic goes. Witness things beyond your wildest dreams, and know that everything is not as always as it appears. But enough rambling on. Enjoy the show. As for Stark and Francis, it seemed as though there was no one in town. No one at all. Not a single guard or warrior. No children running or playing. No adults working. Every building, every store, every place they turned to, it was empty. And not only that, but starting to collect dust, as if no one had been here in a while. Does this make any sense to you? Stark would ask Francis. No. Why is there absolutely no one here? They can't all be at the circus, can they? Must be one popular-ass circus, Stark said. Yeah, but nothing's that damn popular. I mean, even if some people want to slack off, a whole village can't just disappear like that. They saw wild animals rolling about in the street, wild cows and ducks and sheep and other things, as if herds weren't even being attended to. This isn't normal. None of this is normal. But then again, are our lives ever normal? Enough with the self-deprecating, Stark. We gotta be serious. A whole town just upped and disappeared. Absolutely no one around. No one at all. And then there's that big-ass circus in the forest. I mean, of all places to build one, why there? I mean, circuses are traveling, Stark would say. It's common for them to pack up and set up shop in different places. It's normally how it works. Even so, I still have an uneasy feeling about... Shh. The two boys would duck behind the building as they could hear rummaging in the distance. Do they have any more gold? It doesn't seem like it. We've been coming here every day, picking this place dry as a bone. I doubt they've got anything left. What should we do? Let's try to do one more comb over, make sure we got everything. After that, the boss can perform the grand finale, and then we can get the hell out of here. Yeah, it's probably for the best. You think we need to bring any more animals along? Could use for good livestock. We've got more than ample. Anything else would just be overkill. Although, we could get a little meal for ourselves. Gargoyles. Monstrous humanoid creatures. But what were they doing in the village like this? Were they the reason that no one was here? And who are they talking about? What boss? They watched as the gargoyles would fly into the air, moving on into the distance and heading towards the circus. It's not good. Right. We've got to get to Frieren and the others immediately. As they raced back, in the meantime on the inside, the circus was continuing on with its performance, drinks continuing to be passed, and Frieren, Fern, and Sign, they were having the time of their lives. Woohoo! Yeah! Do that flying stuff! Come on, Miss Frieren. You could do that stuff too. You've got the capabilities, you know. You're a first-class mage. Thank you, Fern. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Don't cry, Miss Frieren. You're gonna make me cry. It's just, I lost my boys. And you know, I don't say it enough, but if anything happened to you kids, I don't know what I'd do. You little gremlins, I love you so much. You shark, Francis, you're all my babies. I know how you feel, Side said. I feel like an uncle, and I'm not even an uncle. You get another drink, sir? Just leave the bottle. Okay, sir. Oh, I feel better. Here, have some. Okay. Oh, yeah, Fern. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to me! Next, we need a volunteer in the audience. Who will step forth and, will you be the volunteer? Yes! Yes! Fern would say. All right then, we have a volunteer. What's your name, you little lady? My name is Fern. Hey, guy, hey. I have a secret. A secret? A secret. There's this cute boy with red hair and a battle axe. He's so cute. Okay. No, come here. He's so cute. Like, he's so handsome. His big goofy face, his goofy chubby cheeks. He looks like an idiot, but he's so dreamy when he's an idiot. Oh, Stark, why can't he just confess? Like, I just want to slap him, you know? I just want to, ow, lady, I just, like that, I just want to slap him. I just want to slap him sometimes, because he's so cute. Like, he's so, oh, I'm just, Shark, come get me. Oh, okay, I think she's had a little too, you know what? Who hasn't had a little too much? Drinks on the house for everybody! As the people continued to cheer and move and roar, Shark and Francis would make their way inside of the tent, searching through and trying to find Miss Frieren. Would you like a drink, please? No, thanks, we're good. Are you sure? No, we really insist. I said we're good. We're looking for... Wait, who's that? Wait, is that Miss Frieren? Look what I can do, everyone. Hold up. Alley-oop. Backflip. Oh. That was so cool, Frieren. The sign would say. Another drink, sir? Hell yeah. Oh. Miss Frieren. Hey, boys. Oh, hi, oh, Francis, you, Clint, Clint, why did you have to go? Miss Frieren, you gotta step out of it. Are you drunk? I'm not drunk. Don't compare me to Theater, you whippersnapper. I am a grown-ass woman, and I can handle my own. You heard me? Miss Frieren, sign! Sign? What are you? Where's Fern? Let's groove tonight. Let this groove sit in your shoes. It's alright. Ooh. They're completely out of it, bro, Francis said in a panic. We need to get them under control. What the hell's going on? It's the drinking. What? It's gotta be the drinks. Like, they weren't like this a couple hours ago. Like, quick, grab the scripture. The scripture? Yeah, it's in Sign's pocket. I think we can get them out of this. We just gotta... As the boys tried to get them under control, the circus would continue. And now the ringmaster, having evaluated the situation, realized that there were some people that were not under the control. Say now, you two boys, are you having a good time? It seems your friends are. We sure are. No, there's nothing to worry about. Just relax, have a drink, take a load off. I insist. The ringmaster's hat, the center plate, would start to spin. It was slowly taking its hold, its effect. You know, Francis, maybe he's right. You're getting very sleepy now. We're getting very sleepy. You want to sit with your friends and drink the night away. We want to sit with our friends and drink the night away. You want to have a nice brew. A nice brew. A nice... Whew. Hey, Shark? Francis would ask. Yeah, stop that, Fern. It tickles. You know, why? Why? Why are we here? Why are we here? Miss Frieren, why are we here? We're here to learn, boys. And we're here to live life. We're here to live life to the fullest. That's why we're here. I know why. I know. Oh God, I'm such a mess. Himmel, just take me home. Oh, Miss Frieren, don't cry. You're gonna make us cry, and then we're just gonna... Hey, yeah, more drinks, please. Oh, boy. The son would say, I gotta say a prayer. A prayer? Why, you contemptible priest, Fern said. Yeah, Frieren. He either never said a prayer. No, I've corrupted my body so much. I need to do I don't know, cleanse something. He reached into his coat pocket and pulled out his scripture. Heavenly cleanse thine soul, body and flesh, cleanse one on earth and upon high. Remove the impurities from my body, sin cleanse once forth, and now let me be An aura would form around Sign as the impurities that were within his body would be cleansed, that including the strong effects of the alcohol, as it finally allowed him to regain his senses. Where am I? How long have I been? What the? Where? Why am I? The people in the circus were cheering as one by one people in the crowd were walking to the center stage as they were being eaten by a giant monstrous snake. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell. Frieren! One by one, he started to release everyone from the hold. The last ones were Stark and Fern, who were all cuddled up with one another. I love you, little Pookie Bear. Oh, I love you, cute little... You know, why can't we just be like this more often, Fern? I know. Oh my God, get off of me, Mr. Stark! What are you doing? Ow! Oh, my head. Why were you had your, what's on my neck? It feels like I've had a lot of mosquito bites and I just, oh God. What did we do? Where are we? Francis? I have no idea. I thought we were... Oh God, the gargoyles! Yeah, the gargoyles! We saw gargoyles! They were just, are you talking about those gargoyles? The gargoyles that were flying above, leading the people one by one to be eaten by the summoned snakes of the Princess Python. It seems we've been tricked, Frieren would say. By what? By a circus of criminals, obviously. Hey, look! It looks like they're awake! What do we do? Kill him! The gargoyles would come flying down towards them as Fern would put up a barrier. It seemed they had no choice. They were going to have to prepare for a fight. As Shark went to grab his battle axe, Bruto, the strong man, would deliver a massive punch, sending him flying across the circus tent, while Sign found himself engaged with the gargoyles, and Princess Python summoned a multitude of her summoning monster snakes to try to attack at the group. And then there was the clown, who was just full of magical tricks and surprises, as Francis found himself engaging with him, that leaving only the ringmaster and Frieren. So, you're the one responsible for all this? They normally don't wake up, but every now and again you come across a group that's always a pain, and it just had to be an elf. Yeah, save the speech. Stop what you're doing now and free these people. I don't think you understand. The ringmaster held up his hand, showing the ring on his finger. I'm the master of illusions for a reason. The landscape around them would change to that of a desert. Frieren could feel the beating sun on her, and it caused her to fall to one knee. Make no mistake about it, this is very real. You like it? It's called the Cosmic Ring. The Cosmic Ring? How did you get your hands on that? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Funny story. Number of people I've had to kill just to get it. So what's the meaning of all this, Carney? What's your game? It's simple. We go from town to town and we give people what they want. A chance to escape reality, to be happy beyond their wildest dreams. We make them forget everything. Forget all their troubles, all their worries, everything that ails them. When they come here, they're relieved. I take all of that burden and that pain away. All for a price. Robbing them blind. What could you possibly... I take away the painful memories. Think about it. While you were under my control, you were so much happier, Frieren. You didn't have to think about all those unpleasant thoughts. That's another little nifty trick of mine. I can look into your mind and I can see things that you won't allow others to see. I know that you're still torn up about your friend Himmel dying, and he ate her. I know that it pains you to look on the face of that boy, Francis. I know you're thinking about your two boys and how they got killed so violently. You try to put on a tough exterior, and yet every night it replays over and over again in your head. Shut up. I know. It's hard, isn't it? You still see those little boys you found in the forest all those years ago? I said shut up. You can't help but wonder what it was that took them away. And you think of your own self as a monster because of who you are. Because the fact is, it didn't matter what killed them. You were going to outlive them all anyway. I said shut up. Don't deny the truth, Frieren. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just telling it like it is. My power allows for people to forget. You see those people out there? They were living miserable lives and existences. Their town was quite poor and pitiful. That woman, she lost 3 of her sons. That man lost his wife. That one's been afflicted with illness for well over 30 years. And yet while they were here, I never once harmed them. All I did was provide them entertainment. I took their material possessions, but in the end, what does it matter to them? And you're killing them? Feeding them to that snake? Their lives are meaningless anyway. When you're born into this world, your life, it only has as much value as the wealth you were born into. Trust me, I know. I came from squalor, from poorness. Every day waking up, questioning why the hell was I still alive. Sometimes I thought that perhaps God had a greater purpose for me. That maybe, just maybe, if I lived long enough, I'd figure it out. And you know, there were people that felt the same. I watched them die one by one. That's why I mastered this power. To take away the sad memories, to take away the burden, the pain, the suffering. The liquor, the juice that I provide, it stimulates the body. It eases the suffering, the pain that someone might be experiencing. I provide heaven on earth. Entertainment to last a lifetime. They pass away and they die with no regrets. Nothing at all. And I, out of the kindness of my heart, continue to live in their place with all that negative emotion stored up inside of me. And the mana. You can't forget about that. You're powerful, Frieren, really powerful. But I know better than anyone what you really want. The environment around Frieren and the Ringmaster would begin to change. From the blazing sun to the freezing cold. The pressure in the depths beginning to encapsulate her. You hate your existence and you want to die. I can give you that. Just let go. And I promise you, it'll all be over. Frieren would resist the power of the Ringmaster. Summoning the mana that she had kept in reserve, that kept her power suppressed, she would spring it forth and overpower him. She held up her staff before concentrating a powerful form of magic and blasting him away, destroying the illusion and destroying everything. She let her power slip. A power she chose to keep under control for so long, and she let it slip. For one moment. Thankfully, Stark, Francis, and the others, they managed to evacuate everyone from the area. And it was in time too, because Frieren took everything with it. By the time the Ringmaster came to, his cosmic ring was destroyed. He looked around to see everything he'd built, all of his allies defeated. No, this can't be. No, Frieren stood over him with murderous intent in her eyes, the signs of bloodlust, the eyes of a true demon. I will never forget them. I will never forget them for as long as I live. And for you to try to rob me of their memory, to rob me of what matters most, you deserve to die. And I'll eliminate you from this world. Before she had a chance to fire, however, she would be stopped, the others causing her to come back to her senses. The people of the town were grateful, and a bit of time was taken to help them get back to their feet, restoring wells that ran dry, helping replenish fields that had grown barren. Those who were responsible for what they caused to them, they scattered. The Ringmaster, he himself coming face to face with true power. It was terrifying. Frieren. That name. I know I've heard it before, the ringmaster would say. In all of his times, no one had ever been able to overpower him. Overpower his cosmic ring that was now reduced to nothing but dust. The elf mage. This was far from over. A criminal empire reduced to ash in mere moments. He wasn't going to go back to the squalor that he was used to the rags, to the gutter streets. No. He'd find a way. He'd find a way to get his revenge. By any means necessary. In the meantime, once they had finished, Frieren and the others would bid their farewells as they continued on in their journey. All of them, in one way or another, ashamed of how they'd allowed themselves to be tricked. And yet still, they couldn't deny that for that brief period of time, it was euphoric to have all your troubles, all your worries seemingly lifted from your shoulders. It felt like paradise, Stark would say. But paradise isn't real. I almost lost what I lived for, Francis said. Life is painful, Frieren told them. Everyone has to deal with their hardships in one way or another. No one is exempt. But true strength comes in learning to be resilient, continuing to fight even when things aren't easy. That is the true mark of a hero. And we're not the sorts to give up so easily, she said with a smile. We won't forget those whom we love. As long as we live on, their memory, everything that they were, that too lives. Because we are the ones who carry them forward. This concludes Frieren, the Elf and the Archer. What if Frieren trained Hawkeye? Season 1, Part 7. As always, if you enjoyed today's video and everything else, then please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell for post notifications so you can stay up to date on everything that is PowerCore Productions and Podcastings that's to come out now and in the future. Stay tuned tomorrow as we'll continue with What If Frieren Trained Hawkeye, Frieren, the Elf and the Archer, Season 1, Part 8. But anyway, that's going to do it for the end of today's video. I'm Javon Harrington with PowerCore Productions and Podcastings, signing off, and I'll see you next time.